Good morning. It's Saturday, May 10th, and I want to tell you that we are living in historic times. There are many events that have taken place in the last couple of years that have really been historic. But this recent event, which is a very pleasant event, is very historic. A new pope has been elected, and he is an American. He is the first U.S. pope to be elected. Robert Cardinal Prevost will be Pope Leo XIV. I think I got the Roman numerals correct. He was elected after 4 rounds of voting, making history as the first U.S. pontiff, and he took the name of Pope Leo XIV. And the papal conclave was officially over around 6 p.m. on Thursday, after white smoke was seen rising from the Sistine Chapel. Now that smoke that rises from the chapel signifies the end of Hubermas Papum, which in Latin means we have a pope. And that smoke could be seen coming from the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica. A truly historic event. Now this gentleman, Pope Leo XIV, he is 69 years old. And I'm not sure if that makes him a younger pope than many who have been appointed. He's also known as the Bishop of Rome, and his first words to the faithful were, "Peace be with you." There are 1.4 billion Catholics in our universe, and so after securing the votes of at least 2/3 of the 133 cardinals, he has become their leader. And he is a gentleman who is a Chicago native and a Villanova University graduate, and he was made cardinal in 2023. He was appointed by Pope Francis. Now, when I read that, I find that extremely unusual. At least that was my thinking, that he was a cardinal for a short period of time, for like a year and a half or so, when he became the Pope. That's pretty historic. And he's American to boot. So that's great for us. It's great image for people in this country to recognize, to be recognized by the rest of the world, that we in the United States are capable of producing a gentleman who became Pope, a 100% American citizen. Now, he spent much of his ecclesiastic career working in Peru, and in 2014, he was appointed the Bishop of the Diocese of Chiclayo. And so I imagine that all of the cardinals who got together to vote on creating a pope thought that he was the right man. And his election came during the second day of the papal conclave, started early on Wednesday morning. So in my memory, this was a very quick election for that. It only took 4 votes. And I remember in many other cases in the past that it took more than 2 days to get a pope put in office. So 3 ballots ended with black smoke billowing out of the Sistine Chapel chimney, because that's how they notify the world that the Pope has been elected. Black smoke comes out until they find the right man, and then white smoke appears out of the chimney. So the black smoke had signaled that no Pope had been elected, and then the white smoke appeared on Thursday afternoon. And when that smoke appeared, the crowd that had gathered in St. Peter's Square cheered with joy as the bells of St. Peter's Basilica tolled at 6:07 p.m. to signal that the new Bishop of Rome had been chosen. And when you see the pictures of the crowd in St. Peter's Square, they are mobbed. They are mobbed. It's like New Year's Eve in Times Square. Even more dense than that. People of every shape and color are out there in this square cheering on this. I guess you will have to call it a historic event. First American, relatively young guy. He is now the Pope of 1.4 billion people. That is an accomplishment. A major, major accomplishment. So we as Americans should be proud of this fact. I don't think that there are many Catholics in this country who believe that this could have happened. But it has happened. And so I give credit to the Cardinal who went out there and chose the best man available, an American from Chicago. And we as American citizens should be proud of that fact. Proud of the fact that we have produced a Pope. So I leave you with that this morning. Good news as far as I'm concerned. And we need a little bit of good news in this war. Take care. Have a great day. Bye. Bye.